the road, and MLB25 series Road to the Show video, episode 5 of our shortstop Jack Swish. Currently we are 59 overall, and I think I'm almost positive that the boy shortstop is in the 60s. We'll have to take a look, but to start the episode off, we're facing the Trash Pandas. Let's see how we do. Oh, we got an off day, we gotta do some workout.
Training.
Yeah.
You usually like to do the. Here, you want to compare real quick? Yeah. So this one's 4. Quick release drill, and then batting cage, 3, 3, and 2. So this, if you really want the maximum, you want to do the 4.
Yeah. We'll do
Quick release drill. That might actually really help us. Oh, is it interactive?
No.
No, it's not. I didn't think so. All right, you can fire. Do you like the camera where it's?
I do.
You like it like that? Okay, cool. Yeah. And you like it where it's placed? It's kind of in the center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. I think your tray. You want it back up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going down a little bit.
Yeah, I think did it. If I adjust it like that, well, did it go up or tilted up? Just like that.
It tilts up with those.
Tilts up with that, and then I can't figure out how to tighten this one.
And then the second is the other one.
Sorry, folks, technical difficulties. I don't know. Does this one do that? No, this one does.
Oh.
That's so weird. I don't want it to just like fall back. Do I get about this height?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about this height, yeah.
Is it too tilty? Did I screw it up?
No, no.
Well, just let me know if we need to fix it.
Yeah, we will.
Because it almost seems too tilty.
We'll see, how it does, and then
Shortstop number 1 is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to
hopefully you
dazzle today.
enjoyed the last episode.
It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos.
There's
First
a
pitch coming
weird
at you
team
right
name.
after the break.
The Trash Pandas.
Now a chance for Tim Anderson.
Rocket City, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson's been having a rough go,
Up the
but
middle.
of course I
Times,
can
but it kicks off
dive
the
it
throw.
right off the
No
bat.
throw, and they don't get the out. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that
Yeah.
location. High pitch on a 2-strike
Oops,
count, and he did
yeah.
well to put the barrel on it. Man at first with 1 gone. Next up,
I do it with my normal dialage.
Oh, nice. Well, if you like it better, I can always.
When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them.
Yeah, I've just
Strike 2. Can't
Oh,
be swinging at
Zach.
pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this.
yeah. We had
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up.
a pretty epic episode
Makes
last
the grab. 2 down.
weekend. We pop out.
So 2 down. And now Rio Foster.
I just got a first person before I forget.
Grounds it to short. Handles. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the
He
inning
beat
going.
that out.
Nice bit of 2-out hitting there on the infield single. He gets on base, keeps the inning alive, and now his teammates have a chance to build on it. The shortstop leading things off and takes a strike.
I'm waiting for one that's like
Out to short,
high
Anderson.
and inside.
Yeah.
One away.
Because that's where his swing pass.
We're in the top half of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson. On the ground to the left, collects. Tosses to first, and the leadoff set down in the fifth. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, number 1. Nobody out and a
We're
runner
down
at
by
first.
one
Pitcher
by
will
one.
want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
So, third Bengals.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Fly ball, left field.
Then it's Poop.
Makes the catch for the out. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Werner Blakely. Rips this one to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. One out and the bases are empty. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1.
We need to get a bat here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Smoked on the ground to second, and that's an out. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one.
That's why I'm beginning to the episode here, but hopefully you can back me up.
Give it a whirl.
The shortstop, number 1, is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's the
Leading
shortstop
team
at the plate.
homers.
First and second with nobody
Sorry, I
out, and
skipped
you
through
know
that.
this defense is hunting a double play.
Driving a run. I guess that's the only option because I can't see. That's alright.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Yeah, if it impedes too much, then yeah. Do that.
And the righty fires. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Head, the lead runner at second, Hostetler on at first with nobody
You had
out.
your first what? Oh, nice. What kind?
That one ripped into right center.
Yeah?
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. One runs in. Second run scores as well. It's 2-0. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That one had an exit velocity of 100.
Felt like I got a lot
per
on
hour.
that.
Anytime you hit one
You
that
just
hard,
got it
you're
right
shocked if
in
you
my
don't
wheelhouse.
wind up with a hit. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jacob Marcy.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
In the dirt, but blocked. On the ground to third, Fontanelle.
No, I
They
didn't.
put the tag on, and no throw, batter into first easily.
I didn't think I. Whatever. It's whatever. That was. Whoops.
Here's the catcher, Anthony.
Yeah, I
Rowan.
should have probably not done much of anything, and then I would have. It would have been way easier to pull back, but I think I reacted a little too soon.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it to second in time, and 2. What a play! Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just
tossed it
turned.
with his glove.
One down. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 1.
Yeah.
Fly ball to right. Pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And
And
the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2.
High game now.
Nope. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 1-1. Swings through
man.
it. Great time to go to the slider. He
He
was
got me
clearly
good on
sitting
it.
fastball, which made his swing just a hair
See
too
him
early.
already soon.
Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Hostetler leads off of first with 2 away.
That would be cool. We get upgraded to
This
double
one's
A,
hammered to
right?
left center,
First.
well struck. And that's a base hit.
Oh, okay. Then triple A.
Coming
That
around
was what
third.
it is.
The relay.
You got an RBI.
We hear a
Sweet.
lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the
like
third
that.
time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager,
I
he
love
may
it's
have
like
a
that where
decision
you just
to
like
make.
hit it in the outfield, but it splits the fielders. Yeah, exactly.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Jacob
Dempsey.
Marcy.
Running on second.
The 2-2. This one's in the dirt.
I could have ran, I bet, right? Probably not. Yeah, it's always so hard to judge. I think one of the most difficult parts of this game is running.
Line drive, and it's caught. They limit the damage here.
So you never
So
know
run on one hit,
what decision
no
to
errors,
make if you
1 runner left on base.
tap the
And we're through
joystick.
5
You
innings.
already
The
made
Blue
the
Wahoos
decision.
out in front,
It
3-2.
acts as if you already made the decision, and so you have really no time to react. Amazing.
Bottom of the 7th.
It's kind of like
Coming
what
up
you
next
would
to
be
the
like
dish
in
for
real life, too,
Pensacola,
I'd
the
imagine.
shortstop,
Because
number 1.
you don't really have a lot of time to make the decision. Once you go, you go. Yeah, second.
There's a strike. Torres, a
That
6-foot
is
lefty. He
interesting.
works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
Not that bad.
These guys are good.
Swings and misses. It's
Oh,
a strikeout.
man. 1, 2,
Leadoff
3.
batter
Huh?
set down to open the
Got
7th.
me.
That's straight up
Whoops.
power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up.
And then,
Base is empty with 2 out. Anthony Mulrine, the next to hit. Liner to right. Dives, but can't make the catch. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with it. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Werner Blakely.
hopefully this is by.
Yeah. Exactly.
Swing and a drive. It's carrying. This one is gone.
Oh, no. What a
That
turn of
should fire up
events.
the dugout, and they've come back from a 5-run deficit. It's 8-7.
Wow. That was pretty clutch on their
What
part.
a change
right?
in fortunes in this game. They were down huge, but they've stormed back and taken the lead in dramatic fashion. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face.
Yeah, I have like a rough idea what it would be. Probably like driving the run.
Grounder to short. Anderson. throws to first. They are down to their final out. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 3. Number 9 hitter here, trying to get on base, set the table for the top of the lineup, and give them a chance at staying alive in this one. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Trash Pandas slug their way to a win in this one. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
I have a buddy down. Yeah,
and now the first baseman,
that was
Emerson.
Well, you teed it up from the previous game, so really, from that game alone, we got probably 4. Did you want to log into yours?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Bases loaded, no outs.
I guess I'll take the...
On the ground to short, could be 2. Dives, but it's off the glove. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. That's a stellar defensive play right there. Without that dive he made, 2 runs come across. Instead, he manages to hold them to just 1. I'm sure that'll boost his stock with the front office. Out to center, Ruiz.
I'm on getting dropped.
Makes the grab, there's 2 gone.
Oh.
Today's action comes to you courtesy of AC Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Top half of the second from Pensacola. Oh, gloves it. And the throw, nicely done for the out. Man on at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. This one is labeled. That's got a chance.
There's always the double.
Bangs off the wall. Runner around third.
Oh,
relay to the plate.
Second double in the last 2 games? Third double? Third.
Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Jacob Marcy.
Come on. Got me.
And the pitch. Ground ball to first. Emerson.
We'll take that.
First for the out.
Take that. Love the one.
Runner at third and 1 on. The left fielder getting ready to hit. Next one's popped in the air into right. The second baseman under it. 2 away.
I didn't go because it wasn't quite.
And here's the first baseman, Torrin Montgomery. Here comes the 0-1. Now a high fly ball to left center. Pretty deep.
Is that one gone?
Snags that one.
That one was pretty far. This is the one I needed.
Bottom half of the 5th, and the Blue Wahoos batting.
Believe it or not, it's still anybody's game, especially if they get that. If we get that 2-run.
Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. Local history time, Pensacola was the earliest European settlement in the continental United States. There was a settlement established here in 1559 by Don Tristan de Luna of Spain. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So with a runner at second and 1 away, and the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3.
We get 2 for 3 on the day.
Swing, soft line drive. And 2 away.
They always get me on the inside pitches.
Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, number 1.
Hopefully we can make it 2 for 4.
Nope. So close to getting through the frame without having to deal with the meat of the order. Can't let that single lead to a meltdown.
On trash.
The Trash Pandas up big in this game. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Yeah,
There in plenty of time ends the inning. This one is pretty... He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad.
Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the last episode and donated to the look things that we left in the description from the last video. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this one. Make sure to leave a like down below. And, we're still playing
The shortstop, number 1,
the
is on a
Bandits.
tear so far this season,
And
leading his
we
team in
have,
homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to
how many
dazzle today.
moments?
It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
See our overall
Clutch hitting
numbers.
recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10.
I can't see our numbers. So maybe I missed it.
Hey, make it work out there. Let's go.
So,
This one lifted in the air, left field. Skull ranges to the right.
I guess
Pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
they've been pissing us off
So digging in, Anthony
these
Skull.
days, I feel like.
Double play ball to second. Steps on the bag for 1.
Mm.
Over to first. Safe.
Sure.
it's review.
I wish
Nobody on with 1 out. The shortstop will hit next.
it was.
Right, who is? This,
1 and 0.
I wish there was too. I don't think in my Road to the Show, my career profile is do that, right?
No. Those are the things that are probably the hardest to implement because you don't want to
Swings and misses.
make people
1-2.
wait. But
Ball, 2 strikes.
This one smoked out to left. And quickly 2 away.
I thought I got a
Nobody
good
on and
piece
2
of that.
outs. At the plate, Sonny DeShera.
Why are they coaching us?
The pitch. Grounder up the middle. And plenty of time to first. Inning over, but the damage certainly. Coming
Oh,
up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1. And that one fouled off. Grounds this to the left side. Out.
move up. Probably because it was my
Bases
doing.
are empty with 2 away. And here is Cole Fontenelle. The 0-1.
Oh boy,
Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame.
I actually timed it.
So
That's
2
right,
on and 2 out.
Bowman.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Yeah,
Wonder what the difference in difficulty is going to be once we get up to the ball.
Swing and a miss. It's
it's
over.
gonna,
0-1's the
it's
count.
gonna make a big difference.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, they'll give us like more EXP too.
In the air, out towards right center. That's pretty far back. Brings it in for the out.
I know in
2
my
runners left on base.
other guy
Next up for the Blue
that I
Bombers, number
played
1.
for fun.
Yeah.
I made the boy.
Oh, sweet.
Soft
What's
contact
your
in the
overall?
air. Off balance speed, there's one. But safe at first is the fielder's
70
choice.
so
Wow.
Runner at first. And next, the
I
cleanup
know
hitter,
this
Torrin
was a
Montgomery.
number, but
Grounds this one to short. Guzman. That is the ball game. Plate. I think he'd be the...
We have their number. The next one. Oh, we didn't have it.
yeah, we got another drop. Yeah.
The shortstop, number 1, is on a tear so far this season, leading his
Says
team in
5
homers. This
home
newly
runs on the
crowned fan
season.
favorite
We're
is
leading the
ready to
team in-
dazzle today. Digging in next
One of
for
those
the
was
Blue
a grand
Wahoos,
slam.
number 1. Doing a good job of driving in some runs
Yeah, you
of
did.
late. Over the
I
last
think
10
last
games,
episode we had, like,
he's knocked in
3 home
10
runs?
runs.
4 home runs?
Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. Puts it away for the out. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Back to the top of the order here. Tim Anderson now at the plate. Swing, ground ball out to short. Picks it up. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping. Cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Back here in Pensacola, bottom of the 4th. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. On the ground, and foul ball. Smacks this one to left center. Can't get there. That should be extra bases.
No, what are you doing?
Throw pulls him off the bat, and he's safe. Here's the tag, and he's out.
He's safe, but then
Man
he's
at
out.
second.
Oh my gosh.
Miles Emerson digs in now.
What a monster, man. I know, you're cracking up. I can't play this game, man. Oh, jeez. Like I said, the sensitivity. Oh man, that stinks. Like that means I didn't even get that hit, did I? But maybe because I tagged
1-1.
on
Here's
the
the
first
pitch.
base.
Ground ball up the middle. Look at the stop here. On his knees, the throw. Wow, that is a heck of a play. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. Up the middle, and handles this chance. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And that's a tough break out there in second. His throw just sailed a bit wide that time.
I did it very
2 away and a runner at first. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, Torrin Montgomery. The pitch.
I have a bunch of things going in that I need to get
Rolls away a little bit.
I gotta be advised.
The 1-1 offering. Fly ball, right field. And it drops in. Lead runners around second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. This next at-bat looms very large.
Clutch up right here.
Fly ball out to right. And now retires the side. 2 left on base. Score remains 2-1.
And we love picking up the game.
We head back to the top of the order, and now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Came through in the clutch earlier in this one, and they'd love to see a similar approach here. Stay up the middle and try to get the barrel on the ball. And a base hit right there.
Yeah.
The shortstop, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Oh, great stop. Throws to first. And very nicely done for the out. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Stepping in, Denzer Guzman. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That's gotta feel good, and they lead it. It's 4-3.
You can leave a comment box.
Winning run at third with 1 down.
You can use the driving dog. Well, you were good to get rid of most of that game today. Do it. Mostly everybody I know that I've traded including my cousins.
In the air, right field.
In
there, that'll do it. And the Blue Wahoos walk it off. They take it 5-4.
Is that the win? That happen every now and then?
I'm sure some folks in the front office are going to be very pleased with how these guys handled their business in the 9th. They didn't get too tense trying to come back and win it. They just did what they had to do. Especially for the younger players, that's a good experience in their baseball journey. Your final score in this game, 5-4. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.
That was a good game.
We won the game. We called games up like they're anything. And someone got it win. But they could have given me nice numbers. You could have realized that they were losing.
The shortstop, number 1, delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. First pitch coming your way. Next to hit, the shortstop, number 1. Making a lot of contact recently. 4 extra base knocks already in this series.
Yeah, it's tough because I think some people do just hang on to them, but then other people will, just part ways with them through, like you said, like the GameStop route.
Right through there for a strike. When he's on the mound, hitters need to be prepared for that ball to dive on him. He's got a good sinker and changeup and relies on both of them. Fights it off, we'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A solo blast. And that's
Yeah,
how they
sorry,
take
I just
the
jumped
lead.
right in. I didn't even
It's
ask. You were in the middle of your sentence, so I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, even but see over like that.
Yeah, man. Got something.
He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer.
Yeah, I think that's 6 on the season. Totally.
But, I pretty much wasn't surprised.
Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Sonny DiChiara.
Yeah, I mean,
DiChiara
they, of course,
measures
got to make their
6'1",
cut. They're basically the
265
broker.
pounds,
The,
and he was a
you know,
fifth-round pick
you
back in
sell them
2022.
to them, but it's really only, you may get like $5, maybe 10.
He didn't think it was much that I figured since I was on here. That
Yeah.
What?
Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning.
No, and I think the consignment store is a good idea too. And that, yeah, you let people know that by whatever day that you'll just make a
Back here in
decision about it.
Pensacola, bottom of the fourth. And here at the plate, the shortstop, number 1. That misses. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. Swings through it for the K. One gone leading off the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Bases empty, one away. And now the first baseman, Sonny DiChiara. 2-2 now. Out to short. Collects it. On the run, sends it over to first. And they get the out. Nicely done.
Yeah, he like had the do it while he was still
Batter
in
now, the
the
shortstop. So far, his
process of
solo
running,
homer earlier in this
which was an
ballgame
accident on my
represents the
part because I moved
entire
the
scoring output
joystick.
from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one.
Number 6.
Hard hit left side. Play made, that ends the inning. So they make short. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, out to short, Guzman. To first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 3 runs, 1 hit. The home. So 2 down. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Denzer
Full
Guzman.
count, 2 outs, top of the 9th.
Here's a pop-up. Ignafa settles under this one.
There we go.
And that is the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key
you
contributor
definitely
for
take
them.
the next game.
Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
I'll leave the games I have down below. It's the end of the series. our next series is against the another object. Gonna do some batting cage, and maybe I'll do this one. You can do because it's interactable.
Okay. Play it. Hand-eye coordination drill. Okay. Give it a whirl. All right, so I want to hit the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, in the red. Red is perfect. Okay. Whoa. I don't know if I got it. Oh, sweet. We got 5. Good stuff. All right, you can switch it back now.
We got.
Hey, Jack, we wanted to talk with you a bit about your performance to start the season. Uh-oh. What we do? Pleased with your performance so far this season, but you still have some developing to do. Yeah. However, your batting average is 311 this month, so you've done a great job hitting the ball lately. In that time, you've hit 4 home runs, so decent work using that power to put the runs on the board. Overall, we're pretty pleased with your performance. However, you need to take to the next step if you want to get the call up to AAA. Herd Skip? Oh, so Skip is like the captain. Yeah, exactly. Focus games.
Either way, we get time to go.
Defense, hitting, base running. Boost selection, probably base running, but I want to say hitting will really get us, right? Hitting? Yeah. Let's do hitting. We believe in you, Jack. Cool. Sweet. So that's...
And the point of the Birmingham Bears our second series of the episode. The last series, if you guys remember, we just played was against Sheriff Sanders.
Nice.
Which are related to who knows what team. I think it's the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, really? That's my home team there.
Almost. We should get time to do tokens.
Of raw talent and poise is quickly becoming a player to watch this season.
Just says shortstop.
It's the Birmingham Barons taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
16.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilfred Veras. And the 0-1 now. Ground ball to short. There with plenty of time, inning over. They leave one runner on base. On to the bottom of the first.
What do you think of Florida?
2 away here, nobody on. And
Yeah,
that'll be the shortstop.
not.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately.
Yeah.
More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Yeah. Yeah. They just
me. They all stepped up. Sam Bennett, what on earth? 4 goals in that game or something?
Damn.
That
That
clears the
was
floor. Hitter
Sam
looks a little
Minor.
too passive against
yeah,
him right
right.
now, and he
Sorry.
took advantage
Bennett was
with
the one
2
who
straight
took
fastballs
smart
for strikes.
Yeah.
Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Gets a piece, stays alive.
But he contributed as well.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
Swings and misses. Nice job out there as he gets a
That
1-2.
first
The
period.
Barons at the plate here in the second inning.
That goal,
Yeah.
that was absolutely nuts.
Out to short. Collects it. 1 out.
He's out.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the
Well,
shortstop at
nothing
the
good
plate.
to see.
0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. There's a strike.
That was the one.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Not against
So 2
the
down.
end.
Shortstop, getting ready to hit. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
0-1.
Comes up empty, strike 2.
They always get me on those.
On the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And the
Oh, that's off the
slider
plate.
just misses.
Um,
That slider froze him a bit. He
I
was
thought
lucky
that
it
was
just missed
his right.
outside. Absolutely unloads on this one. The left field. Forget
Then the home run.
That's got to
Seven
feel
on the
good.
season.
A solo blast. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly
That was
that.
my pitch. I think he likes those inside pitches.
This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential.
Look at
Because
that.
if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. 2 outs and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Andre Lipsius.
Hey, at least
Lipsius, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick
It was,
back in 2019.
my birthday the other day.
0-1 now.
Happy birthday to me.
Yes.
Swing, ground ball out to short. To first, not in
What was
time.
that?
Everyone's safe. I think these guys were all set for the inning to be over, and that led to a lack of focus on the throw.
Working
Now they
with
have
my
to flush it
teammates.
and make sure it doesn't wind up hurting them going
Back
forward.
me up. I'll go double, but I think it's this one.
On the ground, left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3, but
Six.
missed their time,
Boys,
and they
huh?
just get 1. That's a hard but legal slide into
realized
second base
he's
we
pretty
just saw.
fast.
That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double
We
play.
should probably go to the clubhouse and
Runner at
do
first with 1 gone.
some
Torrey Montgomery
upgrading,
will hit
but
next. Kicks and delivers. There goes the runner, and we see the least exciting of the 3 true outcomes this time as he draws the walk.
yeah,
The left fielder
Because
digs
if you-
in now.
if you go, it gives you like speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Runners on the move. Popped in the air, left field. Gladney has this one sized up.
and there's,
And now 2 away.
whoops, what am I doing?
They're in plenty of time, ends the inning.
I was gonna say,
One
yeah,
runner left
don't
on
you need to
base.
go
They're
back
up
to
2-0.
base your own? Big pop.
I didn't,
2 away.
I
and a
didn't
runner at
realize that
first.
was,
Stepping to the plate for Birmingham,
Um,
Chase
Okay,
Mydroth.
I can never get it done. I rarely.
Back up the middle, he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that's the ball game. This game shows
I literally
just
have
why
to
he's a
solve
key
it.
contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here.
Like the base run aspect of the game. It's tricky. Nice job.
The shortstop, number 1, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today?
You can. I just started it.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now, the shortstop, number 1, went deep in last night's ball game.
Well, pitching on the mound.
And a base hit. Now he turns for second. Check that. Stops at first with a single after putting on the brakes. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Runner at first. And now the first baseman, Torrin Montgomery. Hard ground ball, base hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The other thing, it's hard to steer him in terms of what you want him to do. You can't tell him to slide,
now,
or at least I don't know how to do that. And then
2-2 now.
Okay.
Stretches out and hauls it in. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless.
Any practice
Nobody
that I can
out,
get
runner
while
in
base running,
scoring
I think will
position.
just build
Now, DJ Gladney.
understanding
And the
coordination
1-1.
and confidence.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's 1 out.
Oh, the weird throw. Got it.
Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, number 1.
Yeah.
Homered in the ball game yesterday
Bottom
afternoon.
of third. Runner on first.
Inside, ball 1.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one fouled off. Two 1 now. And that one hammered. Into the corner, but foul. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play.
So he's made contact and just hit it foul. That's we should have.
Here's a fly to center. Michael on the way over. Out number 1 on the grab. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the
How's
outfielder.
your
Nice catch.
station?
Ground ball left side, could be 2. And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2 now.
You're
He's already
right here,
2 for 2 with a single and a double, and
station,
moseying
the field
right
attack.
along to set up a chance at the cycle. 1 out and 2 on. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2.
Yeah, exactly.
And that one fouled off. This is a crucial chance for this
I want that
offense.
back
If they're
so
going to get
bad.
back into this, they
That
need
was-
to capitalize in moments like this. Fly ball very deep to right field. It's carrying, and it hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Scores with ease. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the
13
order,
RBI
and that
doubles,
might
that's
be what's
cool. happening
happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. And next, the cleanup hitter, Torrin Montgomery.
Here's on second.
Ground ball, right side, my draw. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third.
All right, good. Yeah. Now we've tightened up the deficit a little bit. But if we can bring me home, that would be way better.
2 out and a runner in scoring position.
Yeah,
The left fielder now at the plate. Now here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Into center. And it drops
Yes.
in. Into score. The hitter.
Orchestrated.
Somehow, he still barreled it up. Fantastic.
Oh, wow. Cycled
No
right
outs.
back to
Runner
me.
at first.
I
Now
know,
at the
this is
plate,
different.
the shortstop. Number 1. Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed going yard. Great game so far for him, but he couldn't quite put bat on ball there. And that's in for a strike. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball.
Just the depth perception.
The Blue Wahoos with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Bites that one away. The count remains 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. This next at-bat
You gotta get
looms
revved up,
very
right?
large.
It's always so funny to me because baseball, there's so much like waiting
Torrin
around
Montgomery,
in
the
between.
next to
So
hit.
like, yeah, we have momentum, but there's also like in a minute we're gonna have like a chance to catch the breath.
And the tying run at second. Nice stop to first.
I don't.
Next to hit, the left fielder, number 6. This to third, Lipsius. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. They may have scored 1 there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning.
So that was
double
huge
play
to
could
load
be
the
a
bases
real
with
blow to their
no
momentum.
outs.
2
That's
down
pretty
and the
much. I mean,
potential
right here, it's
go-ahead
like just
run
a
in
chess game.
scoring position.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But here we go. Just take me home. Let's go.
Swing, soft line drive. And that'll do it for this inning.
All right, we'll take it.
Pick up a run
Came back
on
down.
2
What
hits,
was it?
no
5-1
errors,
or
one
5-2?
runner left on
We
base.
started this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Tristan Gray.
Top of the 8th, height of 5. I really got to do one.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. He hits a fly to center. It's pretty far back.
At least we get that.
Got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Chase
Oh,
Mydron.
sweet. We're up by 1.
2 outs,
Oh, my
base is
gosh.
empty.
Dude, we came back. Scored 5 unanswered runs.
On the ground, this should do it. Gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. And that's the ball game. Number 1.
I
had a
know.
solid game for them.
I don't know why he
Really helped
waits.
lift them to the win.
Like when I
Notched 3
click the
hits
button,
in the game.
he
He was a
still
difference
waits.
maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute
Fine
to the
tune
win.
that or something. 3 for 4. Nice. A double, 2 singles, and an RBI run. I like that. Play next game. Sure. We got a decent amount of tokens to work on here.
We might have remind ourselves of our number we're supposed to get this with the boy. Is that I think 60
You want to do power?
Do some power.
8. Do contact for 8.
Contact.
We have 85. Wow, even after those 16? That's amazing. So we have a decent amount of upgrade here. Would be throwing.
Yeah.
Can we do 2 for the throwing?
Yeah.
Is it so cheap?
Yeah.
That was only 4. Go even higher?
Yeah.
It should go higher. Yeah. And now it's still 2. Base running, I would say so, right? It's 5, but it's worth it. Fielding?
Yeah. We wanted deep when we can.
Yeah, totally. So we have 71 left. You want to go plug any others?
No.
Nice, 61.
I think we have to get to 50.
Sure you don't want to add contact to 50?
What has contact to 50? You know,
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Yeah.
Anything else, or are we good?
Okay.
55? No?
55.
Yeah, and wow, yeah, they do get pretty expensive. Like now, this one's at 16. Sweet. Anything else?
No.
So hit up next, right?
Yeah.
And I'll let you actually take over anyway. It's your turn to play. So just fire away when you're ready.
As long as it doesn't thunderstorm, we might go through the go-ahead softball league.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in
we
getting that win.
So we might do that for the first time. Know that the weather's actually kind of decent, but...
And swing and miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down.
Yeah.
On the ground, 2 ball. The
I'm
throw to
going to
second.
double
On to
play.
first, double play.
You can
And
see
that's
the
the
speed
inning.
difference. Yeah, good.
And now, the shortstop, number 1. Hit into a double play the first time around. Splits the middle. That's a strike. Strike 1. So close to getting through the frame without having to deal with the meat of the order. Can't let that single lead to a meltdown. The pitch. That one to first. Takes it to the bat, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No error. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't
On
make
the
the play.
diver, it's hard to wait on.
The shortstop digs in now. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's one down. So 2 on and 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop. Swinging a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I barely made it.
Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. 2 down and a runner at second base. Torrin Montgomery getting ready to hit.
Montgomery.
The 1-1 offering. Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there.
Yeah.
7.
I just gonna base.
Your turn. Drive it in. Clutch up.
This one in the air to right. Makes the grab. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting... He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute.
He's looking to make some money, but he's looking forward to it because Coach is a good guy. With the team like, and there's rumors that the coach that they hired me over there a year or so. He's gonna see if he can
this one started. And now
take
the
the
DH,
assistant
Jacob
coach
Amaya.
indoors next year.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Out to short.
But we
Picks
don't
it up.
know the rumor. It's you
Save
and
it
I.
first. That's why coaches at
What the
every
heck?
level down to T-ball preach good hustle out of the batter's box, no matter how well you hit the ball. That wasn't good contact, but he put his head down
Two,
and ran hard,
I
and
think
that's what got
our
him the knock.
average is 236 or something.
The shortstop, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Yeah,
Big
286.
sigh of relief from the
That's
pitcher after he got away with that high curve. He'll want to bring that down as this game goes
Not
on.
horrible. We've been
Runner at
covering
first,
back
one away.
from like
Yeah.
the 290s to the 280s, so
Yeah.
that should be good.
Ground ball, left side, could be 2. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. An inning in the book.
Yeah.
Next to hit, the shortstop, number 1.
Yeah.
0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, these look pretty rowdy out there. I understand that.
On the ground at third, Lipsius.
Yeah.
Fires over to first.
Sophomore might get candle with.
Back to the top of the order here. Next is the designated
We
hitter,
do,
Jacob
but-
Amaya.
We're on the more
Rounds
go.
the left side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove.
We're on the
No throw.
More
And the
go.
batter reaches safely.
water
That
and
one was
white,
right down the
which
middle, and he regretted
almost
it as soon as it left his
remember
hand.
who the
2 out save runners
power
at first and second. The shortstop, the next to hit.
we're very lucky.
Your turn right here. Drive it in.
Yeah.
This one is labeled.
similar
Should be
to
extra bases.
So pretty good.
And it
And-
one-ups the wall. 1 run comes in.
And-
Second
Oh my-
run scores. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, play, and the inning is over. So they get
That's
a
what I'm
couple
saying,
of runs
though.
on
It's
2
like you have
hits.
the
No
slightest
errors,
touch.
no one left on
I don't
base.
know what- I
And
don't
we're
know
through 5.
exactly what you did, but that
One
like,
away
that was
and
like
a runner
what
at
what'll
first.
happen to me.
Next up for the Barons,
You know,
Andre
I do.
Lipsius.
I just hung
The
it
0-1.
up.
Double play ball to second. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We move on to the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
Next up for the Blue Wahoos, number 1. 1 for 3.
Yeah, extending the view.
This one's hammered to left center. Well
Is
struck.
that gone?
One hops off the
Yeah,
wall. Might be
15,
trouble here.
15.
1 runs in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. And it's 8-3.
90
Gets the
EXP
job done
just
as
off
he
the
brings
line.
home a
That's
pair.
30.
Nice line drive cut there. Had
120 EXP
everything
on the
working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate.
5 fucking game.
And now the first
good,
baseman,
man.
Torrin Montgomery.
I wouldn't be too surprised if maybe either
Swing, soft line drive.
the next one after this one or
One out.
if
Runner at
we
second
keep
base.
hitting like
Coming up
that,
next to the
we'll
dish
get
for Pensacola,
caught
Ryan
up pretty
Ignola.
soon.
the air to left center. It falls in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Wow.
Now
Ben Hostetler now at the plate.
You just like throw it out of play.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
There's no replay.
I don't know if it's worth it, but yeah.
1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to left field. And makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play.
That always
And
makes
that
things
ends the inning.
interesting. So
2 runs,
hats
3
off to
Yeah,
you.
that was
Two
a,
away, and the bases are loaded. The shortstop will hit next. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up.
I don't think I always
That's
won.
it.
Yeah,
And that is strike 1. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. On the ground, Elko.
yeah.
There with plenty of time. Inning over. So they... To the top of the order we go. Next up, the designated hitter, Jacob Amaya. Line drive for a base hit. Runner. Well, he comes through clutch with the
I think we
RBI
always
single.
have
That
the
was big. Good job to
most
stay back on that
exciting
one and not
games
roll
there
over.
is.
Let it get deep in the zone, then dropped the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And it goes just foul. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this
Hey,
game. Final score today.
hey, before we play this series and the next one, but in the next one, if we have 5
Yeah, we can start the next one.
next,
You want me to play this next game?
yeah.
Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Jacob Amaya. Out to short. Picks it up. 1 out.
You're out.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Good power, not so great at getting on base. Ground ball to third base. Camilletti to second. There's 1. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. First frame. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Slings to first. 1 gone. Welcome back. The Blue Wahoos at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Not many concessions items better than fried pickles, in my opinion, and Pensacola has some of the best you can find. Make sure you pick up an order while you're here. 1 away.
They're a second. Firearms is 2. 1 is freedom of speech and the freedom of the press.
So 2 down. Coming.
The 5th is the
2 outs.
right
Base is
turn
empty.
silent.
Grounds this one to short.
Yes,
Handles the
6.
chance. Play made. That ends the inning.
No,
Last half of the 5th.
illegal
coming up.
search and
No
seizure
score.
is something that speaks to one of those.
Nobody on with 1 out, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Advertising, basically.
Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt, but blocked. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. And ball 4, 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. So digging in, Jacob Marcy. On the ground at third, might be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but not in time. Oh, caught up in a rundown. And they put the tag on. That's
Analysis
the third
paralysis,
out, inning over.
man.
So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. The Barons out in front,
Right,
2-0.
Sorry about that.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 1. Very clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra cautious here. To short, could be 2. Feed to second for 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. Great pitching to get the batter to hit it exactly. So 2 down. Rob Brantley getting ready to hit. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Liner to right. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better.
Oh, yeah. What's up? It's looking pretty slowly out there.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
I don't know about
Yeah, it's been gorgeous all day. Right. Yeah, I played hockey today, and the ice was so bad. It was so soft. Yeah.
Water may maintain the ice well, but it's hard to play on like.
Yeah, these days, literally 20 minutes in, the ice starts to get so bad and soft that like you can't even string past it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. On fire at the dish lately. 4 extra base knocks already in this series. In the air to the right, Ferris. And that's the third out. In the books, no score here on the show. Welcome back. The Blue Wahoos at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. That's a leadoff double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Grounder to third.
If there's a way to take your shots after this episode.
The designated hitter, the next hit.
And why did it make me do that?
This one's in the dirt. Caught in a rundown now. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 2. Swing and a rocket. Makes the grab. 2 down. Stepping in.
I realize when you
number 1. 1 for 3.
When he really gets it.
Lifted in the air to right center. And that's the end of the inning. 1 runner left aboard.
Alright.
Kind of an average performance.
We
It was a
might
loss for the
have
team,
time
and
for
he was
one
unremarkable
more.
at the plate.
Yeah. Or go start the next series if you want.
Yeah. We can always start we'll start game one of the next one. Just to see if we might get a call from our farm director, because this episode has gone relatively well. So, and we got some training.
Got some training.
And just said that,
An interactive one or no?
but you can take over and we'll get out with it. Depending on time permitting.
Montgomery Biscuits.
Biscuits.
That's an interesting name.
Shortstop, number 1, is getting ready. He not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm. So 2 down. The shortstop will hit next. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Foul ball there. That's to third, Vasquez. Play made, that ends the inning. Midway in the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. First time up, grounded to third.
Number 1.
And that's outside. Hostetler leads off of first with 2 out. Late on that fastball, he reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Got it. Out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump.
Glad I swung.
1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Biscuits, Trey Morgan. Here's the 1-2 offering. Out to short. Picks it up. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play.
Ball that's outside.
1 out, runners at first and second. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now the second run scores. And it's 4-0. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening
here.
here.
That number was 18, so I wonder if that's 18
he
doubles
may
on
have
the
a
season.
decision to make.
But the 2-run double is the phrasing. I mean, with the number 18 in parentheses, so I don't know about that.
So with a runner at second and 1 away, Dalvi Rosario digs in now.
Yeah. So that's
Payoff pitch. Pops this one up to the left side. Vasquez. 2 down.
sure, yeah. Navigate the stats.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. A laser into the outfield. Brings it in. That ends the inning and limits the damage.
All right, that would have been amazing if we brought.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 3.
Oh, wow.
Nope. That's inside.
He swings and fouls one off.
He wants really good.
Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Ball
missed.
inside.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. And now the DH, Curtis Mead.
In this campaign.
Swing, ground ball out to short. Collects. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Yeah.
Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out.
You just out.
Yeah, they'd be like,
Here's a pop-up. Brantley settles under this one. Ball game. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one.
Oh, didn't
and
we play
build
the
on.
Biscuits previously? Yes. Right, but I'm thinking like earlier in the season. Yeah, we can. You want to go back to the clubhouse?
Yeah, just clubhouse and just that.
Ball player, stats and awards.
Yeah. That's good.
Mind if I just move the camera?
Yeah. It might be good for our viewers.
So hits. Yeah. There's no total. Interesting.
Number 1.
Stats by count. It says, what's the 0 and 0, 0 and 1? Oh, because it's by count. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So when the count's 2 and 0, we're 5th batting 500.
That's good to know, isn't it?
Interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's sensitive. So when there's a full count, we're batting 0. That's too bad.
Yeah, good.
That games.
Yeah.
Okay. Games times at bat, we're almost 200. 280's batting 286. Hits are 57. Runs are 11. Doubles are 18. So yes, you were correct. So that last double that we had was accurate.
Yeah, last,
We had a triple. We have 7 home runs, which is pretty stellar. 47 RBIs. That is cool. What's that one? SO. Is that it?
yeah. Alexa, what is the stat as old baseball? No.
This episode is brought to you by Echo Dot. There's so many jokes about that. Like, Alexa misinterprets all this stuff. Alexa off. She doesn't recognize my voice. She's like, okay. Oh, it's because you have a notification. That's why it's changed the color. A. Anyway, I don't want to get too bogged down in the weeds of these acronyms, but it's pretty cool that we have almost 50 RBIs on the season after only. Oh wow, that's a cool fact. So we're averaging more than an RBI per game, which is amazing.
Yeah.
That is a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we might as well see where the other shortstop is, because if you guys remember, we're 61, and I think it's a 65 that we have to get to.
Yeah, so you mentioned, I went back just to try and reset the thing. How do we, team maybe?
Yeah.
Roster lineups? Or
Speaking of
roster? This is for all. So I'm sure that's starting pitcher, second baseman, shortstop. Here we go. All right. And this is from Miami. So this is the majors. So we got 79, and then AAA is 62. So we're like right on the cusp.
When we hit 62, which it might be worth using our coins, and then pretending to go in the game, because we might get the call based on that.
Yeah? You want to just continue to fire off on spending the tokens?
Yeah, we can
try that.
62.
Yeah, what do you think is more cost effective? Because these are cheap. These are wicked cheap.
We can do the base one.
There's 5. 48. And then you want to do some throwing?
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Maybe another 2. Now it's 3. So we're down to 60. Fielding is cheap.
Fielding might be
And this one is still relatively cheap. I mean, this compared to 16, this one's 8.
Power for a couple.
Power.
Yeah.
Couple more. 2.
Yeah.
There we go. So we're down to 41.
Yeah.
Okay, now we would be at 63 overall.
Yeah.
Just fire.
Yeah. And then if you pretend to go in the game, there should be a cutscene with a call from whoever from director is.
Okay. Should we try that?
Yeah.
Attempt to go in the game and then...
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this Top 100 prospects list.
Hall of Famer?
Can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Now he just works for the network.
Along with Father, here's Stephanie Saunders.
Hey, Jack, congrats on making the Top 100 prospects list. Thanks, Stephanie. Really happy for you. Right now you're currently ranked 92 on that list. All right, well, at least I'm not At least I'm on the list. Okay. Good start. By the way, you can check the top prospects list at any time to see if there's any movement. League leaders menu, and also see where you currently rank as a shortstop and where you rank within your organization. Right now, you rank number 22 as a shortstop and number 5 in the Marlins organization. Wow. Interesting. Keep up the great work. That's cool.
After this little video, I'm surprised we
didn't get called up yet.
Yeah, didn't have it. You can, I guess you can't go.
Can't go back from here?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, I guess not. That's interesting. We can play one more game if you want.
Yeah, we might as well.
Yeah. You want to play it?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'll hit the road right after this.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Oh, sorry, the camera is in the middle of the screen. Is that going to bother?
No, well, we might do because this is a honest game.
At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. That keeps the inning going. Here's the left fielder, Dalvi Rosario.
We do some points on tokens on contacts and dollars.
Now a runner in scoring position. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe.
I think because I think
that's so difficult. You just gotta make the decision you go.
Yeah.
Runner at second, 2 down.
It might be.
Soft contact in the air, makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 hit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. Out to short.
1-1-1.
Picks it up. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up next to the dish for Pensacola, number 1.
Nice.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. In the air, out to right, Jones on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. On the ground to short. Handles. Throw out at first. Bang, bang, play, and the inning is over. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, number 1.
Pensacola.
Well, we are, but we're on the road.
Yeah, we're in our roller grades with the biscuits. We are on the road, yeah.
Swings through that one for strike 2. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 2 down. Nobody on and 2 outs. The shortstop getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. This one popped up. Morgan. And that's that. Nothing across here this half. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Will Simpson. Out to short. Dives, keeps it on the infield. To first. Out. Nice play. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame.
Gosh, dude, that's one place.
Winning run stands at second.
Score.
Yeah.
Fly ball left field, Rosario. And we're headed to the 11th, so it's no runs. Ready to go with the 11th inning.
Hey, there we go.
Plate now for Pensacola, the shortstop, number 1. It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Hard hit to third. And now one out. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them.
He was. But we will end this episode here. We are glad that you are hopefully enjoying the series so far, and we will continue the series with the Montgomery Biscuits, which is a Uncle Break the clubhouse and a pitcher jack. However many game series, we are 63 overall, so we should get the call up within the next series or two. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like down below, and we will see you in the next one.